Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Dave Boyer, aka Mr. Boyer, aka the Swamp Man. I'm here at California Citrus State Historic Park in Riverside, California. It's a historic citrus grove, but they've kind of turned it into a park to teach people about how different citrus fruits are grown. So we've been walking through the grove here. It's hot. It's been 100 degrees every day that we've been here. In fact, the day we flew in, it was like 111 degrees, and it hasn't gone below 103 as a high for any of the days. But wanted to talk really quickly about how plants reproduce. We'll definitely study flowering plants and how they reproduce through sexual reproduction, producing all the different parts of the flower that are required for that. But the ultimate goal is to have a fruit. Inside of the fruit is the seed, the fertilized seed that's ready to grow a new plant. So a fruit tree is going to have that here. This is a lime here. But that's not the only way. Humans have found ways of reproducing plants by something called grafting. I'm going to walk over to another tree that we just saw when we're talking about and try to bend down into the shade a little bit. So if you can see the bottom of that tree, it's got that really fat base that's about 8 inches or so above the ground, and then the stem starts above that, the trunk starts above that. Well, that bottom part was really a part of something called a stock tree. It's not the tree that they want it to fruit. It's just a tree that grows really well and takes to grafting. Grafting is when you cut a slice, cut a branch off of a tree that you want to reproduce. Then you cut into that stock trunk, make a little slit in it, and put the branch in there and allow it to grow around it, and then it'll grow with the characteristics of the grafted tree, the branch that you put in there. So they'll take a fruit tree and they'll put a branch that they want of a desirable fruit species, a navel or something like that, this tree is, and grow it on this stock tree, and it'll grow faster, it'll be ready easier, it still holds some of the same characteristics of that original tree. It might be disease resistant, might be drought tolerant. Drought tolerance is pretty important here in Riverside when you get summer days like this that's over 100 degrees and they haven't had rain in quite a while. So this is pretty neat to see all these different fruit trees, all these different citrus trees. We've tasted some. My tour is actually up quite a bit ahead of us, so I'm gonna get heading towards them. But maybe I'll talk to you a little bit later about some other characteristics of growing citrus trees here in California. So I just want to share that with you in the meantime. Tell you science rocks. Peace.